Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome to a new game on my channel, Potionomics. So we've been playing Oblivion for the past like 7 months or so. I was looking for a game that's a little bit shorter, and I played this years ago but never got very far. I had a tendency at the time to start games and then get distracted and move on to other things and never finish anything. So my Steam library is full of games that I enjoyed but never actually played much of. I always kind of thought I wanted to get back to this one. So it came out in 2022, and recently-ish, there was a big update that added a bunch of improvements to quality of life, but also, more importantly, added full voice acting, which I'm excited for. So, yeah, I haven't experienced much, but the very beginning of the game, I've got some experience. But let's hop in. We're going to play on Classic, which is the original intent. Cozy is less stress, easier bosses, etc. versus Capitalism, which is harder. We're just going to go with the basic Classic. This I don't think was in the original version. Normally when you commit to a relationship, you are locked. I don't know at what point the game locks you to a relationship. But they added this one that just says there's no restrictions. And so I'm going to pretend we're in a world that has no jealousy. And go with free love, because I don't know what point we get locked into a relationship. And I know from what I experienced, they were giving like romance option dialogue before we meet all the characters. And so I'd be disappointed if I got locked into a romance and then found someone cooler. So there's no jealousy in this world. Free love. It's all okay. Everyone's cool with it.
My dearest Sylvia, greetings from Rafta. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potion shop, fulfilling my lifelong dream. I hope that one day you'll be able to see it. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this land like no other. Who knows what riches await me? Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your uncle, Oswald. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit, unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage. Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potion shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck. Although, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead, which isn't great.
Just the immediate follow-up of what could go wrong? I'm dead.
More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop, my dream. Come to Rafta, accept your inheritance, and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it.
We were training to be a potions mistress, so this seems like a fair choice.
Deeply departed, Oswald.
Also, the fact that he prepared this letter in advance for his death?
Sylvia, please accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation. Oswald, per the terms of Oswald's will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property.
And here is our impressive potion shop.
Okay, this place is not all I hoped for.
Definitely not.
But this could still work. I can make this work. I just need to air it out a bit and chase off that bird I saw in the rafters. Good thing I've got a broom.
Forgive me for the intrusion. I wasn't expecting to have the opportunity to act on Oswald's will so soon. I'm Helena, and you're Sylvia, right? We have some business to discuss. But first I should offer my condolences on the loss of your uncle.
I love these voices.
Thanks, but I didn't really know him that well.
All the same, it's a pity. Particularly since he left behind such a substantial debt.
And that's the reason you're here.
As his designated heir, responsibility for that debt now falls to you.
What? Really? I didn't know that's how it worked. But I guess that's fine. I'll be making money now that I've got the shop.
Excellent. Would you like to pay the full balance of 1 million gold now?
For this shop?
What?
I take it you'd prefer to set up a payment plan.
But that's so much gold! You could build 5 shops with that much gold! What in the world did Oswald do with all of it?
Mismanaged it, to judge by appearances. I have his contract right here if you'd like to look it over.
That fine print is very fine. What did you just do?
I've invoked a soul binding, which transfers Oswald's rights and obligations onto you. Make your payments on time and this shop is yours. Default on the loan, however, and you forfeit the property, and will be legally obligated to work for us until such a time as we deem your debt repaid.
See, that's not okay. Forfeiting the property, fine. When you're forced to work for someone until they deem your debt is repaid, it's not okay.
That sounds bad.
I'm confident that you have everything you need to succeed. In fact, here, I'll get you started. Sell me this old potion so I can be your first patron.
So this is how the gameplay works. Whenever we're in the shopping phase, you'll see. We get different options of what we do throughout our day, but obviously Potionomics, one of the main aspects, is attempting to sell potions. In this case, we have 3 options. Attempt to raise her interest in the potion. Flail in your attempt to raise her interest in the potion. Or blunder your way through an attempt to raise her interest in the potion. None of them sound great. She has 11 patience, so that's how many cards we're able to play before she runs out of patience and leaves. And her current interest is none. So we will attempt to raise her interest in the potion. It's a potion. Wait, you knew that. Flail. It's pretty good, probably. And blunder. I like you'll think it. Wait, no. Then we end our turn. It doesn't even say anything. We gain 40% stress. Obviously, this isn't how the game will normally play. Otherwise, there's no way we could make money. So, panic, blank out, and despair. We can't play any of them because they're all stress cards. And if at the end of the hand, or the end of the turn, they're still in our hand, we gain 20 more stress. So 60 more stress incoming.
I'm too stressed to function.
Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due. I'll be seeing you, Sylvia. Good luck.
Of course. Of course this would happen. I never should have come here. What am I going to do?
Yeah, your uncle kind of screwed you over there.
No.
Huh?
Holy. My hip. I mean, hoot.
Good cover. No one caught it.
I heard that. You can talk.
Well, of course I can talk. You must be new here. This is Rafter, where the strangers commonplace and the birds are chatty.
Sure.
And what are property laws like in Rafta? Because I'm pretty sure you're trespassing.
I live here, actually. If you could call it living. Eating scraps, hiding in the shadows.
You live here, in the shop? I didn't know Uncle Oswald had a pet.
Oh, did he never mention me? Oh, how strange.
Perhaps he was just so embarrassed to admit how integral I was to his shop.
Sure. So, I noticed the mustache looks sort of like the Oswald mustache that we saw in the postcards.
Yes, that's it. In fact, I was the brains of his whole operation. My name is... Owl.
Owl.
Owl? Really? I guess Uncle Oswald was a first idea, best idea kind of guy. Anyway, Owl, it was nice meeting you and all, but I'm getting on the first boat out of here.
No, you don't want to do that. I saw what happened. That lawyer's soul binding means she'll be able to track you to the ends of the globe. Miss a single payment, and you'll find yourself toiling away for untold years, chained to a cubicle until you've worked off your debt.
As someone whose job involves working in a cubicle. Yep.
There's no way I can make enough by selling potions!
1 million gold, just so we could have this falling apart shop.
Maybe not through the traditional route, but you've arrived at a fortuitous time. There are 5 competitions taking place over the next 50 days. A series of contests in which local merchants will go head-to-head in tournaments of artistry and salesmanship. Look, I have information on the first competition right here. You see, the initial prize money will cover your first payment handily.
10,000? Total winning prize 1 million, which is what we need.
You simply have to make a few specific potions in advance. Those are what you'll be judged on. Win the first competition and you automatically qualify for the next one, for which the prizes will be even better.
So this is our game loop, is that we are trying to make specific potions that we can take to the contest every 10 days to challenge against the other potion makers to earn the money to pay off our debt.
And just look at that juicy grand prize. Win all 5 competitions and you'll have the money you need to get that debt collector off your back for good.
Like, 50 days is so little. I don't know how much a gold is compared to, dollars. But if you could earn $1 million, 1 million gold in 50 days, it seems worthwhile to deal with all of the stress and having a pretty crappy shop.
You really think I've got a shot at this?
Probably. I mean, it's really your only hope. And I'm willing to help. Brains of the operation, remember? I know a thing or two.
Sure you do, Owl.
Well, all right then. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. You and me, Owl. We're gonna win those competitions. Let's brew some potions. Let's make some money. Let's do some Potionomics.
There's the game name.
Oh, boy.
Feeling burnt out? Oh, didn't get to read that. Potion a day keeps the healer away. A new study has highlighted the benefits of daily health potion use in shoring up the body's natural defenses. Increased value for health potions. So you cleaned up the place a bit. Nicely done. Now the real work begin. We need to craft some potions. Let's head over to the cauldron and get brewing. Alright.
Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. I assume you know your way around a cauldron? You went to school for this, after all.
I learned how to make pretty much any potion you can think of. There's just one problem. I'm not fully licensed yet.
Not fully licensed yet. Going into a 1 million gold competition against other capable potion masters.
What?
Don't blame me. The regulations are intense. I have to prove I can handle the basic stuff before they'll let me brew more advanced potions. See? I got the first stamp when I graduated. To get the next one, I have to put in a lot of hours at the cauldron.
Well, you'll certainly get your hours. Starting now, in fact.
Right. My first professional brew. I'd better go over my notes from college, just to be safe. Potion crafting is the art of brewing a whole catalog of drinkable liquids with a variety of magical effects.
A potion requires a minimum of 2 different magic-infused ingredients to be combined and heated in a cauldron. Every ingredient contains 1 or more color-coded and letter-assigned magimins.
Ah, yes, the mighty Magimin. Where would we be without it? Wherever magic has left its mark upon the world, there you will find Magimins. Magical creatures, mystical plants, even the rocks of this supernatural island contain this critical alchemical compound. Heating an ingredient releases the Magimins contained within it, thus infusing your potions with the very essence of magic. For that reason, a potion's specific recipe is best thought of as a specific combination of Magimins. The ingredient is only the vessel. The Magimins they contain will determine what kind of potion is created.
Okay.
Ratios are important too. If your balance of Magimins is out of whack, the resulting potion will be less valuable.
So individual ingredients don't matter, it's just the balance of the magimins.
It sounds like a lot, but it's simple once you get the hang of it.
Okay, 1 step at a time. Gotta put ingredients into the cauldron to make a potion. Duh. Can't go wrong with health potions. And I have that recipe memorized. Health potions require a combination of red and green magimins. Some fey berries and mandrake root should do the trick.
Okay, so these give us 6 red each. And these give us 6 green each. Convenient.
That's everything we need. Let's get the lid on and set it to brew.
So you can see down here that we get 2 additional stars on completion of a perfect balance with a chance of getting a bonus star. So that means we could get potentially up to 3 bonus stars. If you can get beyond that, like essentially a 6th star, it'll tier you up into a better version. And the more, I think it's the more ingredients we use, or maybe it's the more magimins, determines how many potions we create. So with this, we're going to create 2 potions that's 2 star with a guaranteed 2 more, so 4 star with a potential to get up to 5 star. And it'll take 2 time units. This is our clock for the day. So we're starting out early morning, so it will be early afternoon when this brew is finished.
All right, nothing left here to do but let it cook.
Your potions should be ready in the afternoon. In the meantime, I have some old ones in our inventory. Let's go ahead and arrange them on the shelves. We have 3 minor health potions, 0 stars. Arrange potions. These old health potions won't set the world on fire, but if nothing else, selling them will be good practice for you. Put them on the shelf now. Once that's done, they'll be available for sale when we open the shop. So we have the potential to get 4 shelves, and shelves can have additional bonuses, but at the current moment, our makeshift shelf does not. And we only have a single shelf for now. Good, now when customers come in, they'll see what you have available for purchase. I should mention, the shelf on which you put a potion will have an effect on the potion's value. These shelves are underwhelming, but we can invest in some better ones later. We also have display shelves here. We'll get to that at some point, I'm sure. We're finally ready to open the store. Let's sell some potions. Open shop. It'll take 2 time units. How convenient.
Okay, hopefully this goes better than yesterday.
Can't really go worse.
It will. It has to. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine. Haggling, the art of conversing with customers in order to get the highest value for each potion. You'll want to use every haggling strategy you know to raise each customer's interest. The higher the interest, the more they'll pay. But keep a close watch on your customers' patience. Every customer has a finite supply, and if you exhaust it, they'll leave without making a purchase. Disaster! Of course, customers have negotiation strategies of their own. Try not to let them stress you out too much. Here comes one now. You've got this.
Good to see you. I mean it. This looks pretty great if the price is right. I should start by setting them up. So it's an opening trigger. So it's only available... Oh, it has an ability that only activates if it's played first from our hand. Increases interest applied by reel them up 20%. You've made an excellent selection. So we now have set them up. So then if we reel them in, we get additional bonus. And the price is going up. That's all I have for now. Gotta brace myself for their turn. So they're planning to apply 2 stress to us, so we can gain 2 shield to cover ourselves from that. And in turn, you'll see their patience is slowly going down. When I came in, I thought the potions would be super cheap. I don't know about that. I think I had my guard up, otherwise I'd be stressed. I guess I can finish up the deal now. Let's close it out. Can we set them up, reel them in, and then close them out? Why? Why would you just do the closeout now? They have 5 more patients. But fine. Raise interest by 9 and close the sale. We're just going to make a poor choice here due to tutorial. Sells for 32. I think its base was 28, so we gained a little bit of extra coin. I can't wait to try it. Come back soon. Can I help you? Oh, this place is shaping up nicely. This one looks nice. What are you asking for it? Set him up. Think Sylvia think it takes a patience and all it does is get us an extra card, which seems kind of worthless to me. I'd rather just have a different card. Like this. Give me something good. Alright, we could set them up again. Which I might as well just for the interest. 4 more interest is still a thing. And I don't feel like closing out yet. Hopefully we'll get something better. We still have plenty of time. So let's end turn. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty nice. So we could set him up. Again, we don't have the reel him in. I could just brace myself to get another turn, or I could close out gaining 9 interest. We've already seen 3 closeouts. Can I look at my graveyard? I can. I think our deck has 4 close it outs. So there's only 1 more in these 11 cards. And that is the best way to close it. How do I... return. There we go. So I might want to just do this anyway. I mean, maybe next time if I'm lucky, I'd set him up and reel him in. Now we'll just close it out. And lastly, I had a dream this place was condemned. I have my doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. Oh, it's starting at 24. I thought it was starting at 28. Okay. Again, we have 2 of our close it outs just right here. Let's think. Reel them in to gain 7 interest. So you are putting up a shield that's reducing how much we gain, and then you're also going to reduce interest by 25%. And you lose more patience. Alright, I'll just close it out. 31's not bad. Well, alright then. Back soon.
That's all of them for now. That didn't go so badly.
Yes, it's clear your haggling skills are already improving. But if I could offer a small suggestion, in a negotiation, sometimes the best move to make is the move you haven't thought about yet. When you don't like your options, take a moment and scheme your way to a better path.
You've learned something new. So we're going to get new cards that are more powerful than the ones we start with. So there's a bit of a deck building mini game where we're choosing the best haggling techniques to improve our chances.
I can be a little diabolical when I have to be.
I'll believe that when I see it.
I'll look forward to seeing it in action. But that's enough of a break for now.
That was a break?
Come on now, back to work.
So there's a lot of cool characters we'll meet in this game, which is one of the things I like. Those health potions should be done brewing. Let's take a look. And there's enough variety in things to do with our
Health
day.
potions look ready. Let's bottle them up.
Let's bottle them up. So we should have gained 2 that should be between 4 to 5 stars. What did we get? We got 2 potions that were 5-star. Nice. So those are worth 44 as opposed to the previous ones that were worth 24. So nearly double price.
That's the first batch done. Why not make some more for the night shift? Let's diversify your offerings, though. You never know what'll be in demand. Mana potions require green and yellow magimins. I think I have the proper ingredients lying around. Perfect. Let's make those mana potions.
Okay, I was wondering if we could use potions as magimins, but it seems not. So 6 of each, again.
Mana potions take a little longer to brew than health potions, so let's pump up the heat to speed up the process. Fuel. When added to your cauldron's fire, it will reduce the amount of time it takes to brew a potion. You can feed up to 3 pieces of fuel to the fire to really boost that brewing speed. Be on the lookout for different types of fuel from different areas of the island. Not all fuel is created equal. I think there's a little bit of hay left. Go ahead and feed it to the fire.
Okay. So this will give it 1 more time slot of efficiency, bring it also down to 2 brew time. So let's go.
Great! Now we can open the shop for the afternoon to sell the health potions you brewed this morning.
Excellent. Let's take a moment to think about your haggling strategy. Adding new haggling tips to your arsenal is key to convincing customers to pay more or something. Deck builder. Here are your cards on this page. These are the haggling skills you had to begin with. Head over to my page to see the new haggling tip I taught you. Recognize that one. New haggling techniques will appear here as you learn them. You can see our relationship with Owl. Owl has taken Sylvia under his wing, sharing what he knows about running a business. A young, scrappy potion maker with big dreams and big problems. So I kind of dislike Think Sylvia Think. Do we need to have... We need to have exactly 20, it seems. Well, darn. Scheme is better. Takes 2 time units, but we get 3 cards, which at least is an improvement, as opposed to this, where any other card would have been better in this place. So I'll be getting rid of those as fast as I can. Because it's just wasting time, and I'd rather have any other random card. And time to open the... No, we need to arrange the potions, right. Arrange our potions, then we open the shop. Wonder if it warns you of that. Just a heads up, I noticed some dust bunnies in the corner. This one might work for me, but I'm not entirely sold yet. Okay, so loses 1 patience this turn. This value increases by 1 after every turn, cannot be removed. So you're going to go down quickly. And you're also going to become stubborn. And give me 1 stress. Let's brace ourselves. That'll deal with the stress that's incoming and end our turn. It's kind of plain. Alright. We've got to close it out. So we're probably going to... Okay, set him up doesn't apply here, since it's not the first action of the turn, sadly. But I could do reel him in, close it out. Don't mind that. Reel him in, reel in again. And let's close it out. 58. And people say I'm hard to please. Take care. Can I help you? Glad you're still in business. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. You are not trying to stress me, so I don't need a brace. So we'll just start with a reel him in. You've got plenty of patience, so I can just wait a turn. It's just a bit rough around the edges. I can't bear to fleece you. Now we've got the set him up, but no reel him in. Come on. You're just going to lose 1 more patience, which is fine. You've still got plenty, so I'm not worried yet. Let's end turn again. I feel like this process could be a bit expedited. Only 4 more patients left. And this time I don't have a closer. Yeah, I can just reel them in. And I think if I reel them in again, as soon as they drop to 2 patients, I lose them. I can't still close the deal. So I've got to just close the deal there. And I don't have a proper closer, unfortunately. But still, 57's not bad. Done. Things are looking up. Come back soon.
That's all of them for now.
Nice job. Now, don't forget those mana potions. There's still time to sell them before the day is over. Let's bottle them up. Looks like we didn't get the lucky extra star.
Great! We could sell these for the last block of the day. Before we do, however, let's brew a new set of mana potions. This time, we'll kick it up a notch. Now, I've got some ingredients stashed away for a rainy day that will push our potion to the next tier.
Okay.
Let's drop these in and make some real potions.
So these were worth 18 yellow and 18 green. Those are worth a lot. It's going to take 5 time units. So you're going to force me to use the hay. But yeah, now it's taken us, because of the amount of magimins, so it is based on magimins, not number of ingredients. We have enough magimins in there, it's pushed up to common from whatever, lesser? Minor. Minor mana potions now to common, which are worth a lot more. And then we're still going to have 2 to potentially 3 more stars on top of that. I guess also things to note is that we have our goal for the competition in 9 days to have a 3-star better common health potion. So again, not this minor tier. We want a tier 2, a common fire tonic, and a common mana potion, all 3-star better. So that's something to keep in mind.
So you can bottle them up in the morning. In the meantime, let's fit in one last haggling session.
In theory, if this is a 3-star common mana potion, it will meet the requirements. Now, there's probably better uses, since we can probably make another one at that tier before the end of the 10-day contest. So it's probably better to use this or sell it to make money than just holding on to it for 9 more days. But it is interesting to note that we may get one of the potions we need right away. I keep wanting to just immediately open the shop. We need to arrange the ingredients first. You must be eager to call it a night. I'll be quick. Make me an offer I can't refuse. Okay. I could just go straight to closing out now. Granted, if I... Getting 9 more will get me to 11, which is not yet enough to rank up. It will still increase a little bit, but it's not as big as if you cross the heart threshold. At least I think it... Does it only increase when you cross that? Maybe so. Let's end turn. I can hope that I get another closing. I can't stay here. I left my toddler in charge. Did you? So I could set him up. If I set him up, it's 4. Raising interest is an additional 7. Which is the 11 I need. But this is also going to increase reel him in by 20%. Is that better? I guess I can set them up regardless. And then the question will be, is this better than that? And the answer seems to be no. Oh wait, no, I can do both. What am I talking about? We've got the 2 time units and then close it out. Well, definitely doing that is just better all around. What a pleasant outcome. Thanks, come again. Coming up. I had a dream this place was condemned. Alright. Well, I'll probably reel you in regardless. Then let's see what scheming can get me. Ugh, nothing. Well, we can brace to deal with that. But we are getting close to the end of your stress. Or your patience, rather. I think I went into the wrong business. Yeah, may not have been the best call. Might have been better to just close them out last time. But oh well, close the deal. We've got some money.
That's all of them for now. I think I could get the hang of all this.
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up shop here.
Sure I can. I live here.
Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now.
This is my shop, not a trash heap.
You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did ya? I was saving that for later.
I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia. I've just inherited this place.
Huh. Just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you'd use to make potions. You should kick some business my way.
Sure. Always good to make friends.
Sure thing. I'm definitely going to need ingredients before long.
And now, when it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn. I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle.
Well, I plant the seed for 3 turns. Raises interest by 8 at the start of customer's turn. So if we do keep things going for a while, multiple turns, that can be pretty valuable.
You know, I think I will use that. But where can I find your shop?
It's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up.
Look forward to doing business, or I'm excited to get to know you. Excited to get to know you.
I'm excited to get to know you. Maybe we can hang out.
Quinn doesn't seem the hanging out sort.
I'm not really big on hanging out. But, I don't know. I could maybe make an exception for you. Either way, I guess I'll see you around.
Sure.
Unless that weird mildew gets you first.
This could actually work. And that's the end of day 1. Eight days before the competition.
Just gotta take this one day at a time.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. We're going to end this here with the first day down. It'll start going faster when we're less in tutorial mode. And yeah. I'll see you guys next time when we get to know more characters and get to experience more of the game as we get less and less in the tutorials. See you then. Bye.